Bless all my viewers, welcome back to the channel. So, blessed and good morning. So, right now, my viewers, want to know if you continue to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment also in our comment section. If you don't want to leave a long comment, as always, just leave a flag from the country you want to watch from. So, anyway, this morning topic. First, heading the headline. PJ Patterson retires as Privy Council member. Former Prime Minister PJ Patterson has walked away from Her Majesty Privy Council. The council serves as an advisory body to the Queen. Patterson said he was made to retire from the body as a show of support for Jamaica moving towards becoming a republic. There now exists in Jamaica a national consensus that we should effect during our own demand jubilee of independence the process of appointing a citizen of our own country as head of state. In view of my strong support for this significant change and my determination to that the end, I regard it as prudent and timely to retire from the Privy Council with immediate effect, he wrote in a letter dated March the 30th. In a reply on April the 14th, the Privy Council confirmed an acceptance of his request. Patterson has been among voice supporting calls for the Republic state for Jamaica. Last December, he issued an impassionate plea to Prime Minister Andrew Holness and opposition leader Mark Golding to transcend partisans, borders, and capture a historic landmark by relinquishing the monarchy and establishing a republic. In a letter to Holness and Golding dated December the 2, Patterson said it would be repulsive to complete the 60th anniversary of independence, where Jamaica's constitution rests on orders in council dating back to July the 23rd, 1962. He also bombed still having a head of state who does not reflect her own image and emblems every Jamaican to aspire in reaching the highest position within our native land. So there you have it, Mr. Patterson himself jump out of Privy Council, retire, because Jamaica need to be a republic state, just like Barbados. So Jamaica is on the way of becoming a republic. That and many more. There have been a curfew imposed in Waterford. So curfew imposed in Waterford following a flare-up of violence. A curfew has been imposed in sections of Waterford in the St. Catherine South Division. The curfew began at 6 p.m. Thursday, April the 14th, and will remain in effect until 6 p.m. Saturday, April the 16th. The boundaries of the curfew are as follows. North along the imaginary line, about 148 meters from the western boundary vicinity, the intersection of Aldear Drive with Caymanas Drive to the train line at Dyke Road, east along Dyke Road from the train line at the northern boundary to the intersection with Passage Fort Drive, south along Passage Fort Drive from the intersection with Dyke Road to Caymanas Park, well at the western boundary, west along imaginary line about 179 meters from Passage Fort Drive, running parallel along the Caymanas Park wall to the northern boundary. During the hours of the curfew, all persons within their boundaries of the curfew are required to remain within their premises unless other authorized when written by the ground commander. Yeah, man, a lot of flare up have been taking place over Portmore because couple taxi man get knocked the other day But we are get to understand so there was a third taxi operator get knocked again but information. A third taxi operator get knockings Wednesday, this time in Kingston. Detectives assigned to the Alpha Tree police station are investigating the circumstances surrounding the demise of a taxi operator on Studio One Boulevard in Kingston on Wednesday. He has been identified as 32-year-old Jason McCausland of Bronx Close, Town in St. Catherine. He is the third such operator to be slapped away on Wednesday. The news report that early Thursday that two taxi operators had been taken out in separate incidents in Portmore, St. Catherine on Wednesday. They are Kedeen Jones, 37, who was taken out by unknown assailants while standing on Gravel Road in his Portmore community, and 43-year-old Mark Perry of Southborough, Portmore address, who was also knocked up in Independence City by Pillan rider on a motorcycle. In the third incident, which led to McCausland's demise, reports from the police are that two men on a motorcycle again drove up and knocked him up around 8 p.m. and the Pillan rider also knocked him. The police were summoned and he was taken to hospital where you don't know he go. No longer with us again. 6 foot down. The knockings are going. The man at the taxi man them left, right and center, my viewers. We don't know what go on, but something need to be done. Manhunt on in St. Bess. Gunman on the run after slapping away two and touch up a bartender. Detectives assigned to the Area 3 Major Investigation Division MID are probing the circumstances surrounding a double knockings on Ivory Cottage Main Road in Marvel, St. Elizabeth on Wednesday, and the robbery and the assault of a woman. A man who is believed to have been driving the motor vehicle transporting the alleged perpetrators is in custody. The police have not released his identity. The deceased have been identified as 39-year-old Michael James, otherwise called Kotos, a mason of Smithfield District, and 51-year-old Courtney Smith, otherwise called Patrick, a farmer of Smoothland, both in St. Elizabeth. Reports from the police are that about 4 a.m. some 87s robber and touch up a bartender at her home in Melbourne District. An alarm was raised, and at about 5:30 a.m. James was among a group of people pursuing the 87s during the search. The corner boy them, who were hiding in bushes, fired couple cans on the search party. James was knocked. The other members of the group escaped unhurt. Minutes later, Smith, who was on the way to his farm, was robbed and cornered up by gangsters. The gunmen who escaped are now being sought by the police. Both Smith and James were taken to hospital where they were all pronounced. In the meantime, with the assistance of residents, the police responded swiftly and intercepted a Toyota Noah motor vehicle believed to have been transporting the 87s. The driver was taken into custody. Updates on the pandemic. 2 women latest recorded COVID deaths, 25 new cases. Jamaica recorded 25 new COVID cases over a 24-hour period up to Wednesday afternoon. 2 COVID-19 deaths that occurred from August to September 2021 were recorded on Wednesday, bringing the overall virus toll in Jamaica to 2,921. 2 St. Catherine women aged 57 and 67 are the latest recorded fatalities nationally. There were 106 recoveries on the day, bringing the total to 82,282. The newly confirmed COVID-19 case brought the total number on record for the island to 129,133. Note, the island recorded a 5.9% positivity rate based on samples that were tested Of the newly confirmed cases, 15 are females and 10 are males, with age range from 4 to 85-year-old. The case count was made up of Clarendon 5, St. Ann 5, St. James 4, St. Catherine 3, Kingston and St. Andrew 2, Westmoreland 2, Manchester 1, St. Elizabeth 1, St. Thomas 1, and Portland 1. There are 3 moderately ill patients and 1 critically ill patient among 331 active cases now under observation in Jamaica. A total of 10 COVID-19 patients are now hospitalized locally. So it can be a good news for the pandemic. We know there's a lot of things going around surrounding the whole pandemic, but we see where the cases are going down. The restrictions have been lifting. Today is the last of the travel testing restriction and the mandatory mask wearing inside public places. So today all of that finished. But anyway, my viewers, may I make you listen a one voice note. Check it out.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, is this John?
Yeah.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Good. Yourself?
I'm fine. My name is John Peter Beck, and I'm calling you from the Australia Gaming and Lottery Company, all right?
All right.
Did you receive any notification letter that we have sent you anytime last week informing you about you winning yourself a third place prize of $18,500,000 plus a brand new car?
It said 2 brand new cars.
Pardon?
The notice said 2 brand new cars.
Mm-hmm. You received a notification?
Yeah.
All right. How did you receive it? By a phone call or by the mail?
The bird dropped it off.
Pardon?
A penguin dropped it off.
What penguin?
Oh, one of those that fly around.
Oh, have you ever seen a penguin that flies? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, it makes as much sense as me winning a lottery or something that I never signed up for.
But a penguin can never fly.
Well, and I can't win something that I didn't sign up for.
All right. Okay, no problem. Thank you. Bye.